Hello and welcome to Sports Fan Entertainment, and that is right, I am back for yet another 2019 NFL mock draft. I know it's been a while, but now my schedule is clear. We will have weekly mock drafts every Monday. We're going to start with this Monday, pre-free agency, post-combine mock draft. Now, do note I'm making this on Monday, okay? So some teams are going to sign some players, and you're going to come back on Friday and be like, we don't need that position because we just signed this guy. Hello, I'm in the past. I don't know that. That's what next week is for. Okay, so just relax and bear with me. Let's look at the mock draft. Number 1 overall, we have Kyler Murray out of Oklahoma. I am on the Kyler Murray train, people. I think he's going to go number 1 overall, and I do believe he deserves it. He is quarterback number 1 in this draft class. And yes, he has some awkward interviews. Yes, his interview with Dan Patrick was one of the most awkward and cringy things you'll ever see in your entire life. At the end of the day, he just needs to go out there and play football. He's not a guy that's going to do great on the whiteboard, great on the blackboard. It's going to be a Peyton Manning-esque changing stuff at the line of scrimmage. No, no, no. He's a guy that takes the snap, looks at what he sees, and makes the best decision possible on almost each and every play. And with that, has exceptional athleticism to where if there's nothing available, will absolutely gut you in the run game, and before you know it, he's gone for an 80-yard touchdown. I think Cliff Kingsbury and the Arizona Cardinals recognize that. They're going to trade Josh Rosen to somebody, anyone's guess right now, and they will select Kyler Murray number 1 overall. Number 2, Nick Bosa out of Ohio State. He goes number 2 to the San Francisco 49ers, so they get their pass rusher, they get him at number 2, and they're very happy with that. Number 3, New York Jets, they get defensive tackle Quinnen Williams, and they pair him with Leonard Williams to pair one of the most intimidating interior defensive lineman fronts in the NFL. They would absolutely love to do this. I also heavily considered Montez Sweat and Josh Allen here. It depends if the Jets sign a pass rush in free agency. They're currently talking to a couple, so I'll keep you updated on that, and we'll update next week if necessary. But today, I have Quinnen Williams going to the New York Jets. Number 4, Oakland Raiders, they get Josh Allen out of Kentucky. So right now, it's tough to say whether Montez Sweat will go before Josh Allen because Sweat had such a great combine. For right now, for today, I'll have Josh Allen going above Montez Sweat, but then we'll have Montez Sweat going number 5 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers instead. All right, number 6, we have Dwayne Haskins going to New York Giants, and you know, I'm mixed on this because I didn't have a great evaluation of Dwayne Haskins, and I'm starting to see people catching up and realizing, you know what, I don't think Dwayne Haskins is all that. You saw his combine, he threw the ball okay, but man, he ran a really unathletic 40, and I'm not saying you have to run a great 40, but if this guy's gonna have no mobility outside of the pocket, he's really gonna be confined to the pocket, and he's not a great pocket passer, we have problems here with Dwayne Haskins. Is this a guy I'm going to take 6 overall? If I'm the New York Jets, I'm not, right? And they've really, you know, shown that they're not going to pick a quarterback until they really believe in him. They had the ability to take Sam Darnold, to take Josh Rosen last year, and they passed on that. And I think those are 2 better prospects than Dwayne Haskins. So will they make that decision now? I'm starting to lean no. Today, I'm still mocking it, but don't be surprised if next week I change my stance on this. Number 7, Jacksonville Jaguars, they take defensive lineman Rashawn Gary. They just released Malik Jackson, okay, ahead of free agency, so they have a void there. Why not get Rashawn Gary out of Michigan? And they also lost Randy Gregory, right? They traded him away to the LA Rams, or maybe even they cut him. But either way, they got rid of him mid-season, so they're in need of defensive lineman. And Rashawn Gary in their 4-3 front, right now, I like his build for a defensive tackle, but he could also lean down and play defensive end, so that's why I only have him listed as a defensive lineman. I think he could play either one, but I want him interior personally. All right, next we have Devin White, the linebacker out of LSU. He goes to the Detroit Lions. I've been mocking this consistently. I still like the fit in the pair here. Some people are lower on Devin White. I'm not. I think he's a smart linebacker. I think he's pretty athletic. Not, you know, jumping out of the gym, but I think he's athletic enough. And you just saw how much he meant to LSU on a week-to-week basis. I believe you had to take Devin White here for the Detroit Lions. Number 9, DK Metcalf out of Ole Miss. Yes, the athletic monster, the guy that put up the best numbers we've seen since Calvin Johnson. I'm personally not on the train. We will have a DK Metcalf scouting report. I think he has the potential to be great, but I did not see enough in terms of route running on film, in terms of consistency on film. I'm really worried about his injury proneness. I mean, if you have a body fat, and this is not correct, of 1.6%, by the way, there's no way he'd be dead, right? But that tells you his body fat percentage is hella low. You know how hard it is to stay healthy with a really low body fat percentage, even if you just have straight up muscle. I mean, I understand that doesn't make you very durable. I mean, you need some fat in your body. That actually helps your elasticity, your durability. I'm not a doctor, okay, but that's really what I believe in. You see the numbers, whenever people's body fat percentages are just so low, they're injury prone. That I have looked up, and that is actually true. So I think there's injury concerns with DK Metcalf. All you see are the measurables, and the measurables are out of the gym, but he has problems, people. So I'm not on this train. I'll let y'all be on that train. With that said, I think the Buffalo Bills will jump on this train because they damn near traded for Antonio Brown. All right, so you know they're in the wide receiver market. I think they will select a wide receiver here, and right now everyone's talking about DK freaking Metcalf. So I have him going number 9 to the Buffalo Bills. And then finally, number 10, Denver Broncos. They select defensive tackle Ed Oliver out of Houston. Again, it's still difficult to gauge who exactly is going to take Ed Oliver. Man, his stock has been going down throughout the year. He's still going to be a first round pick, but it just continues to go down. I think the Broncos will just sit there and say, you know what, let's take him. Let's pair him next to Bradley Chubb on one side and Von Miller on the other, and let's let him go get the quarterback, and let's let him stop the run. Let's let him do that. I think it'd actually be a smart decision, one of the smarter decisions from John Elway. So with that said, those are my thoughts on the top 10 picks. Next week we'll discuss 11 through 20. Week after that, 21 through 32. What are your thoughts on my 2019 NFL mock draft? Comment down below. I want to know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, to subscribe. And until next time, this has been MJ of Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out. See you all later.